It's Tuesday night. You just got off work. Your wife is nagging you. You're really angry, but you just want to go home and play Diablo 3 or even Helldivers 2. You're having a great time thinking about the friends you're going to talk to on Discord, and you just want to take a break because you had a really tough day. House isn't clean, and you're really upset. Later that night, she says that you don't spend enough time with her. You're having a horrible time. You think to yourself, this is evil. What can I do to get past this? How do I get beyond this? I need a woman that understands what it's like to play video games and also what it's like to want to play video games after a hard day's work. You want that girl. You want that girl that can change the tire. You want that girl that's a little bit as tough as you, but also a freak in the sheets. You crave this intimacy, somebody like you, but you don't want to be with the boys. But you want somebody that's close enough to a boy. So you start to decide, what traits do you crave in a human being? What makes you aroused? What makes you in your soul? What gets you going in the bedroom activities? You don't want a girl that's feminine, no. You start thinking to yourself, you decide the first option. Maybe you want a tomboy, not a Jerry girl, but a tomboy. You want a tomboy. You want somebody that is just like you. Boom, boom, macho masculine. But with the subtleties and sculpture of a woman, you crave that. But then you think to yourself, well, women were the first issue in the first place. You say, no, that's the issue in the first place. I don't need another woman. What I need maybe is a boy, but I don't want to be with a masculine, hairy guy. That's evil. That's messy. That's gross. I don't like the way I look. I'm not attracted to myself. Maybe I need the subtleties and the curvature of a woman. However, something more intricate, deeper. A boy. B-U-S-S-Y. Pussy, one might say. Maybe that's what you crave. Western men, pick your path. Tomboys or femboys. Now then, this has been a question since ancient Greece. In ancient Greece, you may not know this, but there was a power dynamic. It seemed natural in ancient Greece, where they would have men who were feminine, effeminate, with larger hips that were used in power dynamic struggles. These men were often done in a way of disrespect, treated in femininity in order to be raised to be male escorts for the higher political players. This is just ancient Greece history. Weird and strange you may think, but you must think to yourself of one thing. Why do you have a high-paying job? Why do you get the beautiful girl? Why do you want to be good at speed running and you obsess over it when you're age of 30 for some reason, knowing you're never going to commit to speed running? Why do you want to do these accolades? Why do you want to play on hardcore mode in Diablo and in Path of Exile 2 when nobody's going to care? You are trying to impress other men. You think to yourself deeply, you know you're trying to impress other men, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. You don't want to say, I'm doing this for the boys. No. You just want the boys to say, hey man, you're cool, good job, you're stoic, you're like Vagabond, you're like Vinland Saga, you're like Berserk, you're so cool. You crave that. You crave being one with the homies. You crave that deeply. So you start doing all these outlandish, boisterous things to be one with the boys, to be real, to be fair with them, to play Helldivers 2, Left 4 Dead 2, to get that one last game just before you go to bed. You start doing this for the admiration of other men. That does not mean you are a homosexual, no. It means that you crave the adoration of men more than you crave the adoration of women, because men are in the same category as you. You want a high-paying job so men can see your accolades. You want a good car so men can see your accolades. They want to see the women that are attracted to you. You want to prove to the boys that you can do these things because it is a macho bravado pissing contest where the only contestants are you and your friends, and that's what you crave, right? So in that pissing contest, who is a better competitor? Who is a better combatant than another man? And that's where we go to the first option. You want a femboy. You want a man that comes in and says, hey baby, how are you doing? Understanding what it's like to be a man. No periods. And no questions about the backdoor access. Remember when your girl said you can't do backdoor access? You got a VIP pass, but you're still not allowed to go backstage? Well, guess what? You can loop around and go to the back door anytime you feel like. With prep, of course, obviously. Gonna need an enema about that. You're gonna need an enema. Please invest in getting an enema. It's very important to get an enema, or else the entire room is gonna smell like colon, and that's not good. You don't want to do that. And that's the beauty of femboys. Femboyacy, one might say. And that's the beauty of what they are. They are a combination of long hair, thick thighs, beautiful buttocks, sometimes a little bit of a posturing going on to the mammary area, sometimes they're a little bit on estrogen, but still a man. Thus, you're still in the clear. And then, bada bing, bada boom, some femboys might even go into trans women. Thus, you get the benefits of a man. You get the benefits of a man, you know, king with the boys, but all the subtleties of a woman. The perfect combination. An androgynous gigabastard. Griffith, one might say. Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist. Frieza, you get to sleep with Frieza. Pretty good. You get to sleep with the dominator of the universe, wearing makeup, going out in public. The boys can't tell, and they're jealous of you. They may make fun of you. Dude, you're literally having, you know, intercourse with a guy. Yeah, but I get to do it anytime I want to. You have to deal with a girl with a period. No, PMS, pretty good, but maybe you don't want to get that depraved. Maybe you're thinking to yourself, oh no, I don't, yeah, that's just homosexuality. I'm not gay. Understandable. That's real. I grasp that, and I'm here for you too. I don't want you to go throughout life and think to yourself, well, I was hiding being straight the entire time. I know you want to stay DL on Grindr. I get it. You don't want to let your other Republican homies know that you love men, and I understand that. I'm here for you. For you, Paige. That's where I'm appearing at, and I'm here for you. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Secondary option, close enough to femboys, but the complete opposite, but somehow the same. Tomboy. Now, you're probably wondering where Tom comes from. The acronym TOM stands for touching over masculine. Touching over to the masculine side. That's what Tom stands for. In the boy aspect, it references how a woman that is masculine will never truly be a man because they're just a little bit masculine. You see, what we're grasping here is that the boy aspect within them goes to the fact that they have the femininity of a boy. Just a boy. So when you see a tomboy, you see a girl, maybe shorter hair, maybe wearing a hoodie, maybe baggy clothes, dressing a little bit masculine. And you think to yourself, well, they're dressed like a guy. I'm not attracted to that. But you see those voluptuous, amazing, supple lips. Oh, you see those vivacious curves. Oh, you see those chest testicles. Oh, and you say to yourself, woo, wee, wow, I'm going in. You want that to be you. Soldier Boy, we're in there. I want you to be here with this. So you say, I need a tomboy. I need a girl with a flat chest, round rear, knows a little bit about cars, maybe even gets mad at video games, same as me playing Fortnite on the game weekends, playing Helldivers 2, something that variety, Left 4 Dead 2, plays with mods, knows about PC gaming, and doesn't get mad when I come home from work because they have their own Discord friends, and they're making goose, and they're saying a little bit of racial banter, and they don't get mad, not PC at all. When it comes to who they hang around, they have a little bit of guy friends, but the guy friends are really cool. You don't got to worry about them because they don't find her attractive at all, but you find her really attractive. And you think to yourself, wait a second, the other guys might even find her attractive, and now I got to compete with them, but they reassure you because you know these dudes. You know them. They wouldn't violate bro code, but they would violate another bro, and that's the issue there because now you're confused, now you're scared, now you don't know what to do, and now you're thinking, should I just go back to the femboy? Femboy, nobody's going to sleep with the femboy because, well, guess what? They're going to think I'm gay. But you don't want to be thought as gay because you care about the opinion of other men. So now you're caught in a quandary in the middle of, do I be with the tomboy in order to have somebody that I can relate to? Somebody that I can play Call of Duty with? Somebody that I can play Tekken with? Somebody that does have a fight stick without having an actual fight stick? And that's the beauty of what you want. Somebody that yells with you, somebody that eats sloppily, somebody that doesn't worry about makeup but looks good without makeup, somebody with cracked lips, somebody that takes 2 minutes to get ready, somebody that can fix cars same as you, somebody that loves classic cars, wants to travel, enjoys looking at streamers with huge racks same as you, and will let you have that coveted threesome with 2 women. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what you crave. Maybe you're curious why they want to put a strap on and peg you, but you reject it each time, and they say you don't have to do it, and you're thinking they may be a lesbian, but they assure you they're straight, and now you're in this little mental conflict, and you're having a bad time thinking about the fact they may just be a lesbian, but they chose you. When in reality, they're actually bisexual, but they love being a top, and you maybe wanted somebody to dominate you a little bit, and they ride you like an Amazonian, and you're having a fun time, and you've never realized you wanted your prostate played with, and now you're questioning, maybe I was a little bit homosexual, so maybe you go back to the femboy. Maybe you realize you do want to be a femboy, but in that situation, you were a bottom. So maybe you want to be a top again. So now you have the perfect combination. And now you're polyamorous with a femboy and a tomboy. And now you're thinking to yourself, maybe they'll love each other because you feel like the oddball out. And you don't want to be rejected because now you're vying for the attention of what you perceive to be a man and a femboy. Now you're vying for that middle grasping attention. And you don't know what to do. Now you're suffering. Now you're caught in the middle grass between two things you crave dearly. You want to be crushed between 4 thighs, 5 guys, burgers, and fries. And you don't know if you're going to have enough to afford the cost of living. And it's tough. It's tough, puppy. Great show, by the way. Happy it ended. And it's horrible. You're having a bad time. Undertale, Sans, you're having a bad time. It's not good. So what do you choose, Western man? Do you choose the power of a fembussy, which is literally just a butt, finally getting in backstore granted stage back access with the VIP pass you thought when you bought her that $200 gift on Christmas, thinking that she was going to reward you with the anal? Or are you going to go with the tomboy? The tomboy that, yes, they do have a period. Yes, they dress masculine. Yes, they know what's going on, but they get ready really fast. It's super efficient. It's super easy. You don't have to struggle about anything. You're having a fantastic time just thinking about being with her, cuddling with her. She gets soft just for you, but she's angry around the boys, and you're happy. You get to feel the subtlety, the smell, the pheromones, the beauty, the coalescence, the grip on her in all the ways, the way she holds you tight, caresses you, and lets you know that it's going to be okay because you've always wanted a mother figure because you have deep-seated mommy issues and you want that deeply. You crave that within your soul. Or maybe you want to dominate another man. Maybe you're tired of being the oddball out in a group. Maybe you always get the worst KD when you play Fortnite. You're always the first one to go out. You're the reason the team fails. You're the reason things are going bad. And you say to yourself, you know what? I just need to dominate a guy. And your adventures on Grindr not showing your face going DL or going bad. And you're not having any licks. You're not having any luck. You're not having anybody to lick you. Not luck on the lick. You're not having a great time. So you decide to go a step above. You decide to get with a femboy. Somebody that dresses a little bit effeminate. A gay man that's a bottom. Not too sassy, but sassy enough where it feels like a woman. But you know you're dominating a man. So it makes you feel like you're powerful. What do you want? What do you want? I'm here for you. And maybe it will feel great to finally feel recognized. And maybe your issue is just with women in totality. Maybe your internalized misogyny within yourself makes you hate women so much that you need something close to a man because you've only felt like you can relate to yourself and you're sick of hiding who you are from everybody, and you felt like the only way you can be comfortable is with another man because they know what it's like to hide themselves too. They know what it's like to hide who they truly are. They know what it's like to hide what they are around women, and they can't truly be what they want to be. They have to be stoic, they have to be great, they have to have the correct political opinions, they have to want to get pegged, but you don't want to get pegged. You just want to be dominant. You have to be a protector and provider, but you're stressed because of the bills. Maybe you just want to be a male wife. Maybe you yourself want to be the femboy. Maybe you yourself don't want to be feminine, but you just don't want to work as hard as you're doing right now. Maybe that last 12-hour shift really took it out of you. Maybe that mandatory overtime at Amazon is actually draining you down and you don't have time for your hobbies and you just want to spend time with the boys, and you think that if you were close in relationship with someone that is close to a boy, maybe you'd have time for your hobbies, maybe a little bit, maybe you gain a little bit of your childhood back, the nostalgic sense of who you are. Maybe you would gain that. Maybe that would make you feel good. Maybe you've been vying for the attention, looking for Atlantis, that lost city with the mythical treasures that nobody can find, that will fix society. Maybe you'll find Atlantis. Maybe at the bottom of the ocean, at the bottom of the barrel, you're scraping down on Grindr, hoping that you'll get there. You're scraping at the bottom of the barrel, but at the bottom of the barrel actually is diamonds. Because you dug deeper when you hit rock bottom and you found the diamond in the rough, because diamonds are built under pressure and they must go beneath. And that's what you realized. You realized that that is what you've always wanted. You never wanted the attention of other men. You just wanted the attention of somebody who cares. And you didn't crave intimacy more than you've craved understanding. And that's what you've always wanted. And it's difficult to understand who will provide it for you. Be it femboy or tomboy. Be it the person who is much like a woman and walks around the house in a skirt and has a vivacious rump, so beautiful, so clear and clean. But do you want to eat butts? You've never been good at giving heads to women. So maybe that is the option. You know what it's like to have a phallic member. You know what it's like, how it operates. You know how easy it is to get you there, so it must be easy for the femboy. And you think that may be the option. As long as their skin is smooth enough, right? As long as they feel like a woman. As long as it's easy. Because it's been hard for so long. And you're hard right now, and you just want it to be easy for you. Or maybe you want the tom girl. Tomboy. Tomboy, tom girl, Jerry girl, tomboy. And you think to yourself, this is what I've always wanted. Somebody that didn't have too much of hair. Somebody that still smells like a woman. Somebody that still feels supple and nice. Somebody that makes things okay. And that's really what you wanted your entire life. A figure in your life that truly, without doubt, understands and loves you. And one day you'll get that. And maybe when you stop lying to yourself and start being introspective and start actually wondering what you enjoy, and maybe take a minute to express yourself beyond gender, beyond love, beyond everything, beyond destruction, maybe that is the moment in your life where you will finally feel like a person, where you will finally feel like your life isn't vying for the attention of others, but vying for the attention of yourself. Because when's the last time you asked yourself, what do you want? When's the last time you've asked yourself that simple, easy, honest question? When's the last time you screamed in a field? When's the last time you told your boss, I can't make it in today, I'm sad? When's the last time you've allowed yourself to cry without feeling like you're exposing your own weaknesses? Because it is not weak to cry, it is human. It is human to be a part of this existence and not vie and wonder and think to yourself, oh, I can't cry because you can cry in the lap of a femboy or a tom girl or anyone that loves you or anyone that won't judge you. So which way, Western men? To the battlefronts of the fembussy, or to the greatness and masculine yet supple and smooth hands of a tomboy? Choose! I love you!